In the heart of the rainforest, where the trees grow thick and the moonlight barely touches the ground, a lone traveler moves carefully along a worn path. The night is alive, and the forest hums with secrets. Then a whisper, a voice calling his name. Soft footsteps where no one walks, a shimmer between the trunks, gone before he can blink. The villagers call them Orang Bunian, the hidden people. They are beautiful, unseen, and eerily close to the human world. They live in villages invisible to the eye, walk paths beside us, and sometimes invite humans into their world. Welcome back, witches and wanderers, to the Morbid Witch Podcast. I'm your host, Kari, and tonight we venture into the dense forests and misty hills of Southeast Asia to uncover the world of the Orang Bunian, the hidden people. For centuries, they lived in stories, whispered in villages, and carried through oral tradition. Spirits invisible yet tangible, dangerous yet protective, forever dancing along the edges of human perception. Tonight, we explore who they are, how they live, and what it means when the unseen brushes against the world of the living. The Orang Bunian have roots in ancient animist beliefs, long before Islam spread through Southeast Asia. Early villagers and shamans believed that forests, rivers, and mountains were alive, inhabited by unseen beings who maintained balance in the world. The Bunian were among those beings, neither gods nor demons, but entities in parallel with humanity. They walked unseen, lived in hidden villages, and observed humans sometimes helping, sometimes punishing. With the spread of Islam in the Malay archipelago, these beliefs blended with the concept of jinn, giving the Orang Bunian a dual identity: ancient nature spirits and spiritual beings of fire, unseen yet present. In local stories, the Bunian live under sacred trees, in hills, or near rivers. They interact with humans only when they choose, leaving gifts for the respectful, taking the unwary into their invisible homes. Some scholars suggest they are echoes of ancestors, spirits who refuse to leave the physical world. Others argue they are purely protective, like guardians of the forest. Across generations, the Orang Bunian became a symbol of respect for the unseen, teaching humans humility before the mysteries of the natural world. Descriptions of the Orang Bunian are consistent across Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei. Flawless, ethereal, almost too perfect for the human eye. They wear traditional clothing that seems to shimmer like moonlight. Their movements are graceful, silent, and deliberate. While they appear human, subtle differences reveal their otherworldly nature. Their eyes glow faintly in darkness. Their voices carry a strange melody, sometimes layered with more than one tone. They rarely touch the ground, as if floating slightly above it. Orang Bunian are thought to be kind to those who honor them. Lost travelers may find shelter, food, or guidance. But disrespect, harming a sacred grove, polluting a river, or speaking loudly in their territory can invite their wrath. Villagers leave offerings of rice, flowers, or incense at forest edges to honor them. Not in worship, but in acknowledgement. We see you, even if we cannot see you. Some say the Bunian even take human spouses, inviting them into their realm. Years can pass in the blink of an eye. Children born to Bunian human couples may vanish without warning, returning decades later unchanged. Stories of encounters with the Orang Bunian are countless, stretching across islands and generations. In Malaysia, a young man once followed the sound of singing deep into the jungle. For hours, or perhaps days, time is irrelevant when stepping into the realm. He wandered among a luminous village. The inhabitants were strikingly beautiful, offering food that sparkled like gems. When he refused to partake, they led him back to his world. He returned to find his hair white and the forest around him unchanged, as if he had never been gone. In Indonesia, a woman named Sari was taken as a bride by a Bunian prince. She disappeared one morning while gathering water, only to return in dreams decades later, radiant and ageless. Her husband awoke to a small pouch of gold, the only evidence she had been gone. Even modern reports tell of hikers and loggers glimpsing ghostly villages or hearing unseen children laughing in abandoned fields. Those who follow the sounds are rarely harmed, but they rarely return unchanged. The moral is always the same. Treat the forest and its unseen dwellers with respect, or risk being drawn into the world. What are the Orang Bunian really? To some, they are ancestral spirits, guardians of human history and memory. To others, they are jinn, supernatural beings of fire who walk unseen alongside humanity. Some see them as manifestations of the forest itself, nature's eyes and ears made conscious. Across Southeast Asia, the belief in the Bunyan serves as the cultural compass, reminding humans of balance, humility, and caution. To harm the land is to anchor them. To trespass lightly is to be blessed by their guidance. And perhaps the most unsettling truth, they walk beside us still. They watch silently from the shadows, only revealing themselves to those attuned to the unseen. They are neither fully benevolent nor malevolent. They are simply other. So if you wander the forests of Malaysia, Indonesia, or Brunei, and the world grows still, and the night air seems alive, almost listening, speak softly, step lightly, because the Orang Bunian are near, and though unseen, they are never absent. Thank you for joining me tonight on the Morbid Witch Podcast. For more dark folklore and hidden myths, follow the Morbid Witch Podcast on TikTok and YouTube. And remember, stay strange, stay spooky. The shadows are always watching.